Oh, hello. Good evening. I'm Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. That kicked in a bit sooner than I expected. I hope you are all well, and I can see some people starting to come on now and say hello. Hope you guys have had a really lovely week and are staying nice and warm. It's actually very cold here in the Adelaide Hills at the moment. You'll have to excuse me running a little bit late. Now, we are only going to go and do half an hour healing session tonight, just as Monday nights are getting a little bit hectic with everything else going on. So I will ask you to help me spread the love. And if you know somebody that would like to join in on receiving part of the group healing, or is interested in talking about healing and all that sort of stuff, please send them a message. Let them know we're live. They can also catch the replay as well. So the more people that join in, the merrier. My goal is to get 1,000 people live each week receiving group healing as well. So hey Anna, I hope you're well. Hey Emma, she's just tagging Fee there as well, and Emma's saying hi, I need some healing. And so we will get on to that shortly. But if you have any questions to do with healing, health, that side of it, please put it down below and you can certainly ask the questions, and I will give you what I know, what I get directed to in that side of it. Now, please keep in mind, I am not trained in the medical field at all. I am only the communicator between spirit and yourselves with that. So I highly recommend, if you do have some health issues that you are unsure of or you're a little bit concerned about, please do not hesitate to go and see the medical profession and get a professional's input on that side of it. So get it checked out. I do believe that the medical profession has its place, and also it can work side by side with the intuitive side, the holistic side of healing as well. So I think the two going together can work really well. And I'm also a big believer in those that have gone to the medical profession and cannot get the answers after having tests and all that stuff done. The holistic side can really help to a degree, as well as probably a naturopath and all that side, that other sort of medicine can bring in help as well. Now, please do note, Dee, I'm noticing you're just asking for a message there from your mum. I am not actually doing readings tonight. So I will not be answering questions. That's usually my Tuesday show, Wednesday shows, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night and Wednesday night, that I will do the readings with spirit and the psychic and the guidance. So this is very much about just a night of healing, a group healing, and trying to get as many people involved in that as well. Thank you, Annette. Shannon, I'm not doing guidance or messages from spirit. So if you do have something to do with health or an issue that you would like to share or ask a question about, you may have things that you've tried that has helped you that you might want to share with others as well. As I said, it's about sharing the love and helping each other, supporting each other as well. So certainly you can share ways. So Tegan says, hi Lan, I hope you're well. Please, I need desperate healing. Can you help, please? Would be very appreciated. Certainly will, honey. So shortly we will get into the healing. As I said, I'm only going to do half an hour show tonight, and we will do a healing before we finish up as well. So Tina, hi honey. Today is the passing of my childhood's friend. Today, very emotional, and messages for me, love and light. No messages tonight, honey. My heart does go out to you and the family, but I will certainly send some healing to you very shortly as well. So as I said, guys, there's a few questions coming through to do with guidance and spirit. We're not going to actually focus on that tonight. That is tomorrow night or tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, or Wednesday night's show as well. So Jelly says, and you're picking up any stress around me at the moment. Yes, honey, I do pick up stress around you. And that's the thing, guys. I want to say, look at what's going on in the universe. Look at what's going on in your life currently, because the universe has us under a lot more pressure than what we would normally be. We have the solar flares going on. We've got the retrograde and different stuff as well. So all this starts to play havoc on us. And this year, the universe is definitely bringing up a lot of old stuff. So they're bringing up stuff that sits on the soul level that we need to learn how to let go of. We need to acknowledge it and release it back to the universe so we can move forward in the way that we want to. One thing I do want to talk about is the negative and the positive. I am seeing a lot of negative people coming out of the woodworks lately the last few weeks. Now, it's not just one person. I'm seeing it on so many different levels. And I think part and parcel of all this universal energy is playing on that part. Now, you can take, I'm a big believer in, positive mind, positive thoughts brings positive energy. If you're stuck in that negative energy, you get very much have that negative energy drawn into us. All right. So I want to say, start looking at where your mindset is. Look at what's going on in your life. Are you in a positive mindset or are you in a negative? If you're stuck in the negative, you're going to keep manifesting that negative, and it brings us down. It weighs heavy on our energy, and we get more tired. We get more exhausted. We get sicker easily because it's taken its toll on us. So I want to say, it's about grounding yourself. It's about doing the breathing. And when those negative mind thoughts, negative thoughts come into your mind, we need to acknowledge them. We need to realize that's what we're doing. All right. And we need to change that. So I'm always saying to people, when we've got that negative thought, pull yourself up on it and become aware of it. Okay. Acknowledge it, give gratitude for it, even though it is a negative thought, and release it back to the universe and replace it with a positive thought. Because when you replace it with that positive energy, that's what you're bringing back in. You're drawing back in that positive energy in that sense. So it's going to keep manifesting and things are going to pick up. You will start to feel more energized, more vibrant sort of thing. So sharper mind, not so clouded in the head, so to speak. So they are just some ideas for us to look at. And like I said, there are a lot of us out there at the moment that are very much stuck in that negative mindset. Okay. I have my moments where I could be negative as well, but I will pull myself up. I acknowledge that I'm doing it and I will let it go. That's all right, Tina, not a problem, honey. But certainly jump on tomorrow night's show and ask, or even with Roz and I through the day tomorrow. All right, and we'll certainly be happy to do that. So beautiful. Thank you, Annette. So certainly do, guys, help me keep spreading the word and inviting others in and do it. Shelley, I have anxiety and need some help. Now that is part and parcel of the positive and the negative as well, honey, because sometimes they can tie in. When we get stuck in that negative mindset or that anxiety kicks in, we can become very negative and put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Now, I also want to touch with anxiety and depression, and that can be a whole hour show in itself. I quite often find that people with anxiety and depression are quite often intuitive. So Shelley, I want to ask you, honey, and you can certainly post it in the comments or even just think about it. Do you think that you're intuitive? Do you get those thoughts, those feelings, the knowing, but knowing without knowing sort of thing, those gut feelings, all right? If you're answering yes, I'm going to say you're quite intuitive because I sense that you are. But when Spirit is trying to give us information or get our attention and we are not reading those signs or understanding those signs, it might be you're not picking up on them. It could be the fact that you don't understand them either, okay? Spirit will keep pushing and pushing, and if you're not hearing them or seeing them, they are going to get your attention one way or another. Now, anxiety and depression is quite a common thing for those that are intuitive and they're not acknowledging it. So, honey, we will certainly send you some healing shortly, but I want you to think about that side of it as well. You're stressed as well. Okay, I get you've got a lot going on around you, hun, at the moment. And I think at the moment a lot of us are putting a lot of pressure on ourselves as well. Hey, Brianna. Hi, lovely. Would love some healing. We'll share the love. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And guys, I really do appreciate your support and your love and sharing. Terry, ask that question tomorrow night, honey. We're not talking about relationships tonight. It's more to do with the healing side of okay. I'm just skipping past those that are more to do with the psychic and the guidance. Healing to full. Nita, I will send you some with that. I want to say it's about connecting with your partner, honey. Make it about the connection, the fun, the loving, rather than the focusing on getting pregnant. All right, because we can block stuff, guys. All right, so I want you to keep that in mind as well. It's not just with pregnancy. There can be other things that we put the blocks in place, and it's not intentional. It's the feeling that they are put there for a reason, whether we're trying too hard. And I know what it's like not being able to get pregnant. It took me a couple of years and went through fertility program and stuff like that the first time around. When I relaxed and I just allowed it to happen and gave up on the thought of getting pregnant, the second time it happened by itself. So, you know, it's amazing what we can actually do to ourselves in the body form, as well as what we do on the physical side, whether we're meaning to or not. So I want to say just relax, be the healthiest you can be, have fun, enjoy trying for a child, and just make it about the connection of yourself and your partner, honey. It will happen. All right. Melissa says, can you recommend any crystals to help? Okay, let me bring out my little trusty guide, guys. If you've seen this book before, it is a great book. It's actually by an Adelaide lady, Remy. You look up the condition that you're looking for, and she tells you what crystals to use. I don't remember them all off the top of my head. When we're looking up stress, my head is not that clever to hold on to all the meanings of crystals. I do know some of them. Stress, moss agate, amarine. I sound that wrong. Aventurine, lepidite, rose quartz, smoky quartz, and sugar light. All right. They are the ones that it recommends in there. Stress relievers is also amethyst, aventurine, peridite, and tiger's eye. So they are the ones there, honey. So look at your amethyst, your aventurine, tiger's eye, peridite. I've never heard of peridite, actually. Your moss agate, aventurine, lapradite, and lepidite, rose quartz, smoky quartz, and sugar light, okay, would be the ones that I would recommend with that side of it as well. Yay, Diane's finally got on the internet. You've been having troubles. Yeah, it's called technology, honey. Thank you, Sharon. You're very welcome, honey. Beautiful. Linda's the first time watching. Great advice. Thank you, honey. Please feel free to join in and to share the love and let others know. You might have family and friends that could be interested in watching as well. So Shelley's just saying yes to something I've said. Leanne, did I get it? Yes, Vanessa, whoops, you have the right page, honey. And that's a point. Thank you for the reminder. Hi, Susanna. If you are watching from another page besides mytimetv.live, you might be watching from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, Body, Mind and Spirit, Tarot, Love and Light, the Crystal page as well. Please jump over to the link, God, I'm getting tired, the link above the video, and it will have mytimetv.live with a heap of numbers on it. Click on that so you drop here into the back of the broadcast so I can see you here on the dashboard and I can bring your comments up. Hi, Michelle. I hope you're well, honey. I am doing well, thank you. Getting a little bit tired, but I guess a week sleeping on a mattress on the floor after my bedroom got flooded last weekend will do that to you. Hey, Sin, hope you're well, honey. Vicky says, hi all, pleased to be here listening to you. Would love some healing for my daughter, please. Beautiful, honey. I will certainly send your daughter some. If you'd like to put her name in the comments, and if you, in general, anybody would love to receive some healing, just put your name in the comments so I know. Or if you have a friend or a family member that you would like to send some healing to, what I get you to do is hold the shift key down and the number 2 together and put the @ symbol and then type their name so it tags them in it, and I know that it is for somebody else, not for yourself as well. So if you'd like to do that, we will get into doing the healing very shortly as well. How come my comments come up twice? I don't know, Vicky. I'm not too sure, hun. That's all right. So Vanessa, I'm not actually doing the psychic or the mediumship tonight. We are doing the healing side. So if you do have a question that you would like to ask to do with the healing, certainly do, and we will I'll try and answer it to my best of my acknowledgement as well. For those that Amanda's asking for healing, beautiful honey, we will certainly send you some. Tegan, how are you? Is anything for me? And Natasha, we're not actually doing psychic or mediumship tonight. So for those that don't know much about me, I suffer with chronic pain. I have what is called fibromyalgia. For those that haven't heard of what fibromyalgia is, it's becoming more and more common with a lot more of us suffering from it. It's a chronic fatigue syndrome, and it has pain that comes with it. It has a lot of symptoms that come with it. For me, my eyes are my first thing that goes. So my eyesight can become very blurry. So even though my fibro is flared up at the moment to a degree, with my glasses on, it still makes the writing on the screen fuzzy to me. It doesn't matter if I've got my glasses on or off. If I've got them off, obviously it's worse than what it is with them on. And there's times that I just feel like I need to have my glasses on constantly. I have a lot of pain in my back at the moment. So my pain can shift from area to area. But now in saying that, yeah, Vanessa's got it too. It is, honey. It really is. It is quite debilitating at times. I can get up in the morning and feel fine, and then within just having a shower, it can be very hard to even have the effort to dry yourself. Your body becomes very sensitive. My husband might roll over and touch me earlier hours of the morning. I seem to be more heightened with that side of it. Just the light touch on the skin can feel like razor blades sort of thing. So there are, like for me, there's the pain, there's the fatigue, the foggy brain. It's like my head knows what it wants to say, but I just can't communicate the words out. And so, Natasha, we're not doing guidance today, hun. Gina would like some healing. Beautiful. We will send you some very shortly. So I'm sort of doing these healings from my own sort of experiences. And for me, it's about keeping busy. It's keeping my mind occupied, because I find that if I sit still too long, I freeze up. I find it harder to move. So, but it's also about knowing how far to push and how far not to push at the same time. So for me, if I keep myself busy with my work, and that's great, because when I'm doing readings and stuff, I can actually step out of my own energy and not take on my physical pain. But the moment I come back out of that energy and let go of the reading sort of side of it, I become more aware of my physical pain and issues that I've got going on. So for me, I can push and push until I get to the stage that I fall in a heap, and I might need a day laying in bed or on the couch or something like that. Okay, Vanessa's just saying my doctor doesn't believe me and all the tests come up negative. It's not something that they can test for, honey. It's not something, I think it can show up in your inflammation in your blood cells. But one of the specialists I went to, he was pushing in my chest area across, get my hair out the way, across here between my ribs. And when you see, even that's sensitive now, just to touch lightly in between the edges of my ribs is quite painful. If you get that pain through there, they reckon, or this specialist, he was actually a professor, said that is the only way that they can tell at that stage, when I seen him probably 18 months ago, that you've got fibro. So honey, so if you're pushing in between your ribs cage in your chest and you're getting that pain that's more sensitive, apparently that's the indicator that you have it. All right. There are doctors out there that don't believe in it. And I don't know, that just, you know, from a person that suffers with it, that does get my back up with that side of it. So it's finding a doctor that does believe in it. I think a lot of it is because doctors don't understand it, okay? And I think it's something that has been around for, thank you, Tina, for years, but it's coming more and more obvious with that side of it. So many things can set it off. For me, I had a roof fall on me. Stress can do it. There could be something that is a trigger, as in a trauma in that side of it. So, and it's more common in women, but they are, Vanessa, it hurts. So my guess is you've probably got it. So, I don't know what area you're from, honey, but I seen a professor at the Royal Adelaide Hospital. I can't think of his, or works outside the Royal Adelaide Hospital in his office. Professor, I don't think it was Norman. That was another professor, but they deal with arthritis and those type of inflammation in the blood type diseases in that side of it. So just finding a doctor that will refer you to a specialist that will do the arthritic sort of checks and stuff like that. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, we're going to do the healing in a moment, as we're only doing half an hour show tonight because I need my rest. Like I said, it's been a bit of a stressful week dealing with the water damage and everything else that we've got going on here at the moment. So, if you would like to start, okay, you're in New South Wales. All right. Just see if you can go to I can't think what they're called, but I should know what it's called. They're a doctor that will diagnose arthritis, different arthritic diseases and stuff like that. So not just your typical arthritis that a doctor can pick up on a x-ray, those ones that are like your chronic arthritises and stuff. So thank you, Melissa. We will include you, honey, as well. Jenna says, I find it hard to sleep at night. Would that be stress or anxiety? It could, honey. It could also be spirit too. I haven't got one on my desk at the moment. We actually sell a spray called Deep Sleep. It's a spray that we make up out of our own essential oils, and it's one of my own brands. That if you have a look on my website, Leanne Winston, let me see if I can put that up here, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium.com. I've got an online store, it's coming across the screen now. I have an online store that if you have a look in there under the spritzers, you will find a rheumatologist. Thank you. Yes, that's it. So you can't get in. Bugger. You might have to go somewhere, ask for somewhere else. You may need to travel, honey, but there will be ones out there. Tina's just putting autoimmune system specialist. Yeah, I think they are called rheumatologists with that side of it. We will do that, Amanda. So yeah, so look at the website. The deeper sleep you can spray on your bedding or on your clothing, and while you're trying to get to sleep, it will help relax you and switch your mind off, so to speak, and help you get into that deep sleep, honey. Okay, for me, I don't sleep very well because I can't lay still for too long, because laying in one place with the pressure on my body can get quite painful as well. Last night I had to get up and walk around, which is really great when you've got a mattress, a king-size mattress, jammed in my reading room with a big couch around it, and I've got to slide out the end of the mattress that's about a foot, it's about a foot high off of the floor, and try and stand up when your right leg and your hip doesn't want to work, and you just got to get the blood circulating, and it's cold and you've got to go to the toilet. It was fun last night, but it is what it is, and you know, I deal with it. Okay, excellent. So if you guys would like to start getting yourselves comfy in a place that we can do a little bit of a meditation, I'm just going to bring up some music because I remembered my iPad today. And what I'll do is talk you through a little bit of a meditation, and then I will do the healing for a couple of minutes. So for those that haven't joined in earlier, now I must be in the right spot third time around. Hey, Kelly. Yes, honey, you are in the right spot. So most of my shows are, you know what? I know what I've done. I've done it through My Time TV tonight. Sorry, guys. I do normally do the healings through Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, so I do apologise for that. Your computer sin is going out of whack. We'll watch the replay. Capital locks on. Wrong button. Love it, honey. All is good. So I do apologise. Monday nights is normally ran through my Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page, so I've probably have confused people a little bit there. It was all done in a rush tonight. So if you would like to make yourselves nice, and I'm just going to hit a 1, what it's like. Couldn't mean anything. But if you'd like to get yourself in a nice comfortable position, for those who have joined in for the first time, what I would do is talk you through a little meditation. I will leave you quietly for a couple of minutes in that meditation while I send out the group healing. All I ask for you guys is to open yourself up to those that want to receive the healing, and just allow it to do its thing, all right? And then that way you will receive what you need to. The healing may go on for a couple of days. You might feel your body still doing that. Then I will bring you out of the healing at the meditation. All I ask is you relax and you enjoy it and try to clear your mind. Okay, so if you'd like to take a seat or make yourselves comfortable, preferably with your feet on the ground if you can reach. If you can't, that's okay. All right, taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. Breathing out through your lungs. Breathing out through your mouth, sorry. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing the positive white light in. Inhaling, filling your lungs, and going deeper and deeper with each breath. And when you're ready, you can exhale. Breathing in through your nose, releasing any tension that you may be holding on to, any negativity. Breathing it out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, relaxing. Feeling your back in the seat, how your legs are sitting, how your feet are feeling on the ground. Breathing out through the mouth. With the next breath in through your nose, I want you to see yourself breathing in the beautiful white healing light, spreading through every cell, every fibre, every being of your body, going to those energy spots that you're holding on to, the pain, the tightness, and healing from within. Opening yourself up, your heart chakra, to allow the healing to begin. You may be feeling tingles, pressure on your body. You may even feel the heat, and that is okay. You may not even feel a thing, but that's okay. You may feel the healing pick up in intensity as I strengthen and direct the energy to where is needed. Okay, when you're ready, I want you to start focusing on your breath work in through your nose, bringing the positive light down through your body, releasing any of that negative that you may be holding on to out through your mouth. And with each breath, I want you to become more aware of your body, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling your feet on the floor. You may want to wiggle your toes, how your legs are resting, your back in the chair, feeling nice and relaxed, feeling aware and open to the healing to continue later tonight, tomorrow, and so on. All right, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, Fawn, I hope you live well over there, honey. Okay, I'll just turn the iPad off. All right, guys, so how are we feeling? What did you feel in your body? And remember that it's okay if you didn't feel anything. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we can feel sorry, just putting my iPad away before I put it down on my desk. We can feel the healing continue on for hours after. Sometimes it could last a day or so as well. Okay, Kelly, I could hear, oops, my screen just jumped back. I could hear deep breathing or something from your end. Yep, when I started doing the healing, honey, I actually do a bit of breathing work as I send the healing out. So you may have heard me in that sense with the exhaling, because it helps to raise my vibrations, and it helps to also push the energy out there as well. So it's just something I could feel. So Fawn could feel the release. Excellent, honey. And calming, tingling in your legs. So Tina, what's going on in your legs, honey, that you could feel that side of it? And Tasia felt vibrations and my third eye flashing. Beautiful. So that's the energy moving through your body, honey. As I said, some of us can feel different things. Sometimes we don't always feel it. All right. So I'm going to leave it there for this week. I do apologize for the confusion on not being live on my show. It's just like on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. It is being cross-posted to there though, so you haven't missed out completely. But it is on Monday nights. Usually my intent to do the healings on my Psychic Medium page, as I've got the bigger following there. It's getting out to more people, but it is what it is. So be it. Obviously, we were meant to do it here tonight, so somebody was obviously meant to receive it here. You are welcome. Kelly, it's not a problem. And it's just saying thank you, feeling awesome, felt the healing, major cord cutting today. All areas that were removed could feel those spots healing. Beautiful, honey. And that is an important thing, guys. If you are doing the cord cutting or have a cord cut, so to speak, and now these are energetic cords for those that don't understand what, and it's meaning by the cords or what I'm talking about. We need to heal those attachment areas. So once the cord is cut, the wound, so to speak, the energetic wound needs to be healed so you can't reattach itself with that side of it. You are very welcome, Amanda. Good night, Trevor. Thank you for joining in as well. Tina is just saying thank you so much, Leanne. Hope you get a good night's sleep. So do I. I need to get these knots out of my back, I think. I'm looking forward to my massage on Friday this week. All right, guys, so take some time for yourself, do the deep breathing, slow your breath work down. If you are interested in guided meditations, I do have 2 guided meditations at the moment on my website. Leanne Winston Psychic Medium.com. You just go into the online shop and you'll see downloadable meditations there. So I've got one in there for guides, to connect with your guides, to discover who your guides are. And I also have the one in there that is to help you let go, not let go, open up and connect with Mother Earth, so to speak, a bit of a grounding meditation as well. So they are there. I think they're about $6 to $8 each, and you download it and it's yours for however long you want it, and you can put it on your device. Corinda is just saying, hi, Leanne, my good friend watching you from hospital. So hello, honey. I hope you are on the mend. Oh, goodness. On Saturday night, I nearly died of Ramandan. So, Hannah, I don't know what that is, but I send you lots of love and healing as well. So hopefully you were able to join in on the healing. So we wish you to get, wish you love, send you love, and wish that you get back to your normal, happy, healthy self very shortly, honey. And thank you for joining in. All right. So yeah, the downloads are there. Sorry, my brain fog is getting worse as I'm getting tired tonight. But yeah, the downloads are there if you want to download them. It is a once-off small cost, and then they're yours forever. And I talk you through the meditation. I am doing another one this week. I'm hoping to start putting that together tomorrow. I've got the meditation written out. It's just a matter of building the music and recording it and composing it. So hopefully I will have that up on the website by the end of the week. And that is going to be a letting go one. I will also work on a healing one a little bit earlier or a bit later on as well. Katarina says, thank you. I haven't seen you on live Video Hub yet with our friend Steve. Steve Healy is wonderful. So, and these healings and stuff actually goes out onto Steve's programs as well once I send them the link. So if you are listening from United World Radio or watching on the Binge Network, welcome to Monday Night Healings as well. So next week I will make sure I post it on the right page, being Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, if you'd like to join in. So 8:45 every Monday night for half an hour. Please do let your friends and your family know, your loved ones, as well. They might want to join in. Like I said, my goal is to get 1,000 people watching live, and I know it's going to take a while to build up, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yep. The worldwide radio. It's beautiful. Love it. So thanks, Corinda, for that. So you take care, honey. And I want to say that to everybody. Take care. Take some time for yourself. Just breathe and keep and ground yourself, and just allow what will be. Don't fight it. All right. I will see you all tomorrow morning if you're joining in with Roz and I. Otherwise, I'll be back on at 8:30 tomorrow night with the lovely Annette. All right, so take care. Good night, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye.